Breaking news. If it bleeds, it leads. In your news today.
You are now tuned in to Dirty Laundry Media.
Stand by.
He's bringing out all the dirty laundry.
It's Dirty Laundry Media on the check-in. It's your man online, Bill Money, tapping in with another video. Thanks for tuning in to the channel. Wanted to share with you all a video that I came across on Twitter a short while ago. Courtesy of Grim on Twitter at ExileGrim. You'll be able to see that clearly, as you probably can already. Shout out to Exile Grim for sharing this video. He wanted to share this city council meeting in which our very own Dave Chappelle made an appearance to voice his displeasure about a program that was planned for a future development that would include affordable housing as a component of the overall development. In this clip, you're going to see, well, a little bit about Yellow Springs. Yellow Springs is in Ohio. It's a suburb of Ohio, probably 30, 40 minutes outside of the city, depending on where you are in the city. And again, I'm a former resident of Ohio, lived in Dayton a short while, spent time at Fairborn. I'm very familiar with Yellow Springs. As a child, my dad would take me to, there was a nature trail we would visit, spring water, just like leaking out, certain places you could go and get fresh spring water. So we would get our water bottles, water jugs, and pull off the side of the road near the spring, gather jugs of spring water, excuse me, go walk through the nature trails. They had like a string bridge. It was, it was an adventurous little town. As I grew older, I would frequent Antioch College, which is an all-women's university in Yellow Springs. We would go out there, do shows from time to time. So very familiar with Yellow Springs, very rustic, rural community, and very affluent community. And I'll get to that in a moment. But I wanted you all to hear Dave go into the city council meeting and flex his muscle by way of his wallet. And this is just how people with money move. This is how they influence politics. I posted a video earlier on the channel about Amir Locke. I'm giving an update on that case, and I'm chiming in on how we need to focus our politics to get the desired results that we need in any area, be it law enforcement, criminal justice, housing, education. We need to flex our political muscle in a particular way. And a brother commented he was trying to understand how politics had anything to do with the shooting of Amir Locke, because I believe, as he put it, the politicians did not sign the no-knock warrant, or they did not pull the trigger on the gun that killed Amir. Totally goes over some people's heads, but politics is in everything. Everything is politics. Politics is about who gets what and how much. Politics is about the distribution of limited resources for your group. Limited resources. That's one of the key ideas in the procurement of resources, is to realize and appreciate how limited they are and how important your strategy towards procuring those resources must be. So just wanted to share this clip with you, and I'll come back on the other side. Check out Dave flexing his muscles.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi, I'm Dave Chappelle. I just want to say, and Marianne, I can talk to you about this privately. I don't know why the village council would be afraid of litigation from a $24 million a year company while they X out a $65 million a year company. I cannot believe you would make me audition for you. You look like clowns. I am not bluffing. I will take it all off the table. That's all. Thank you.
Okay. All right. So
yeah, there you have that. Dave Chappelle
You
threatening
know?
to remove
Can you
$65
hear me?
million in investment from the city if they move forward with plans to incorporate affordable housing into a bill that is being planned for Yellow Springs. And 5 minutes later, Yellow Spring votes no on affordable housing plan after Dave Chappelle and others speak up. And that's how politics moves in a capitalistic society. That's how politics move in any society. To be blunt with you, money makes the world go round. Grin replies again to himself, as per David's wishes, the council ruled that the bill can continue, which David and the rest wanted, but will do so without letting poor people in, which was their primary objection. Dug into it, and he notes that the developer was explicitly putting land aside for affordable housing without even plans for it yet. So yeah, about Yellow Springs, a couple of things I just quickly Googled. And I wonder what the median household income was in Yellow Springs, and the median household income is $62,500 and $93,313 for the family median income, as opposed to $70,850 for the national average for the median family income. Couple other things: physicians per capita, they're in probably the top 10. They have 181 physicians per 100,000. The U.S. average is 210 per 100,000. People, race in Yellow Springs, have 46.3% are married, 15.6% are divorced, 22% are married with children, 16% have children but are single. Majority race in Yellow Springs, of course, 80% are white, 11.7% are black, 1.3% Asian, 3.3% claim Hispanic ethnicity, I'm sure for the benefits, 3.6% 2 or more, 0 Hawaiian or Pacific Islanders or Native Americans. So we know who are the people making things move in Yellow Springs. Absolutely. They have a large population of teachers in Yellow Springs. As again, I stated, they have Antioch College, which is an all-women's liberal arts school in Yellow Springs. 35.9 religious. Take a look at the professional statistics. But yeah, just another example of how politics move, and I really wanted to show this in response to the comment left on my earlier video about how, it totally went over this gentleman's head, how politics would have anything to do with Amir Locke's death. Goes right over his head. Just shows me that people, they don't know or they don't care. If you fall into either category, it might be best for you to stay quiet until you learn something or you give a damn. Politics in Yellow Springs. The political climate in Yellow Springs is somewhat conservative. Greene County is moderately conservative. 39.3% of the people voted Democrat in the last presidential election. 58.7% voted for the Republican Party. 2% remaining voted independent. The last presidential election, county remained very strongly Republican. Okay. That's definitely not sitting well with the Democrats, I'm pretty sure, with the no matter who crowd. But yeah. Just wanted to tap in with that video. I'm going to end this for now. I'll be back on the other side. Go ahead and smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It's your man online, Bill Money, signing off.